most of the time, especially in the evening sit, the wind blows right back into their direction where they're coming from. So I moved this way 60 yards down the trail, down the field. I'm sitting over. I've got one log scrape right here, and then I've got another one on that tree right there. But I had a small group of bachelor group of bucks in here yesterday morning, and then about 4 or 5 does. So once again, if we see a doe, we're gonna smack it. But also, if we see a good buck, we're gonna smack him as well. So anyway, guys, y'all stay tuned, and we might get on some deer here after a little bit. That's the plan. That shot was better. She jumped the string again. I may try to take my time on the shot. Look at this here. The yearling's still out here. But I'm kind of reviewing the footage right now. Boys, I think she's dead. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she's gone. So let's go. Alright, well guys, here's the deal. She's bleeding pretty good, but as soon as she turns to go down into the neighbor's property, which is my cousin, so he'll be fine if we go get it. But as soon as he goes down, crosses the property line, the blood stops. I went down another 50 yards past where I found last blood, which is about, she bled good for about 80 yards, but then blood petered out. So I called a buddy of mine that has one of those thermal drones. So while we're doing that, I'll give him a shout out, because stuff like that, I don't know exactly his business name yet. But anyway, so but here's the arrow. Show you again. I mean, this mega meat just pretty torn up, blood all up the fletchings, and I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to sniff it like everybody else does. I have no idea what to smell like, but it doesn't necessarily have bubbles in it, but I'm guessing I did get full penetration, I think. So anyway, I'm gonna wait on him. I just dropped him a pin. He lives about 30 minutes away, so I'm gonna go get the truck and just be back here. And yeah, so now we wait for a little bit.
hot enough. Oh, that's just the sun hitting right there. I thought it looked like a pocket through the woods.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right here's some. Spraying now, it looks like.
Yeah, she's on this trail.
Yeah. Oh, good blood right there.
Maybe it was your. You might have a little bit from the other on you, but I just.
There's
Back on that deal.
no, not that far forward.
Yeah, I just got a whiff again. I think I smell it.
Well, guys, here we go. It's about midnight. It is 11:58 as I speak. Oh man, I tell you, we were going all over the place, working for some of his other clients that were needing deer looked for. So I was saying earlier I was gonna kind of let you know about how his business is. So basically, he works for the drone deer recovery that everybody probably knows about on YouTube, from Ohio. He is one of the, as of now, he's the only operator in Tennessee that works for him. So he's with them as a group, but he also has his own. So I will leave a link in the description of their website. Just, you go check them out. And if you guys, seriously, if you ever need a deer and you're from around Middle Tennessee, East Tennessee, if you need a deer found, give my man a call, and he'd be really happy to come look for this deer. So anyway, I'm waiting here. I'm gonna meet him here in about 10-15 minutes, I'd say, and we're gonna see if we can't find this deer I shot this morning. Alright guys, so basically we're out here. It is literally midnight, October the 1st now. It was September the 30th 10 minutes ago, but it's not anymore. It's October, so let's go. Whatever the case, it's midnight, so it's the last spotting of the deer would have been like down that way somewhere. You guys don't know where I'm talking about either. But anyway, my man's getting his drone out. So, Malin, you want to explain exactly, real quick for the people on the video?
What's that?
You want to explain? So you work recovery, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So drone deer recovery, and then you have, what's yours exactly again? I don't remember.
Well, my personal, my own business name is Thermal Deer Retrieval.
Okay, so that would be Middle and East Tennessee, pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm associated with Drone Deer Recovery, so anywhere they can get me in the area, they get me to do it. So
yeah, buddy.
It's a good connection. They have a big name, so that's a good way for me to get started.
Yes, sir.
And
you do have a YouTube channel, right?
I do.
So that's starting to come up. So
it's fresh, brand new.
So yeah, y'all go check him out. Subscribe. I don't know. You don't have a video yet, do you?
I might have a couple shorts on it.
Okay.
But I just made the channel.
Brand spanking new. So go subscribe, guys. Show the man some support. But anyway,
I love support.
We're gonna find this deer. That's the plan. So I'll give you some pan overs of what the whole deal looks like. But that's a pretty nifty old rig. Well, guys, it's been it's the next evening, so I ain't gonna try to sugarcoat this. What happened? It sucked. We couldn't find the deer, and first of all, this is not ideal conditions for looking for deer. But being that there's so much canopy cover with leaves, it's hard to find the thermals on the ground. So that came into play, and just multiple different things that the drone was just not able to pick up the deer. And not finding it hopes that it lives, but the way it was bleeding, I'm pretty certain I got for sure one lung. And the arrow had a complete clean pass through, and yeah. So I know there's going to be the question in people's minds: why did you shoot? Why have I shot at 4 deer this year and only actually killed one of them that I found? Possibly killed 2. So let's just start from the beginning. The first deer I shot at, clean miss, my fault. I didn't change my sight pin, and my fault. Second one, punched the shot low. The deer ducked into the arrow a little bit, but not enough to kill it. And so I went and switched to a trigger release. First sit yesterday morning, back there at the same place. I pull up the slow-mo again right now of the hit. This dot represents where the arrow hit. That's where I was aiming. That's where that arrow was going to hit if that deer did not move. If that deer didn't move, it'd be 100% dead. Might not have left the field. And so clearly she heard the arrow coming. I would say I think they heard the bow, but I don't think they did, because the problem is there was 2 deer out there. The first deer was a yearling, which unfortunately, like I said earlier, I went and killed it because I was annoyed at myself. Probably not a good idea, but at the end of the day, a deer is a deer, and yeah, I'm not going to try and justify it. Other people will chew me out for it. It's the way life goes. Oops. Sorry. The second deer, the one I shot at, she was at 30 yards, or 34 yards to be exact. She was at 34 yards. I shot. She ducked the arrow. It still hit her, and I was using a G5 Mega Meat, so that punched a big old hole in that deer. I could see the hole when she was running away. Clean pass through, and but I'm not gonna say this was the case. This is just what I think. I'm just gonna stop shooting 3-bladed broadheads. They make quite a bit of noise flying through the air. I'm just gonna switch back to Rage. It's my thing. It's just my personal preference. I've liked Rage. I've used them for a lot more years, and I'm just gonna keep shooting that. But I think she heard the arrow, and as I know of practicing with those broadheads, they do cut into the air pretty thick. So anyway, that being said, those are all 4 deer I've shot at or killed this year. It's stuff that happens, and it's unfortunate. But anyway, we're gonna bounce back. We killed. Man, goodness, some cameras feeding me up, But we've killed a deer so far, so that means we're gonna wait it out. Hopefully this weekend, or this is the weekend now. This, God almighty, this camera is not cooperating with me. I gotta really get down and do the splits. But yeah. So this, hopefully on Tuesday, I'm gonna take Aiden out. Hopefully we can get his first bow kill. And hopefully we can get my sister a bow kill this year. Whatever the case, we've got some more great videos coming out for you here soon. I don't know when exactly, but we've got our annual Land Between the Lakes bow hunting trip coming up here soon. We're going to be going there twice this year, probably middle of October, and then we're going back in the rut to hunt for maybe half a week. So got some good trips planned, and if nothing else, guys, we've got some big deer on camera. So anyway, guys, all that being said about the deer I've hit so far this year and that stuff, guys, just if I can give you all just one bit of encouragement or a tip, which I'm not in a place to be giving tips right now, but guys, take time in your shots. Me, I practice a lot. I've got my 3D target out here. I've got my box target right there. I shoot a lot, and in practice, I'm very comfortable. I mean, I practice out to 130 yards, and I'm very comfortable with short range shots. And I know there's going to be people saying that don't shoot over 30 or 40 yards. I'm not going to say I'm going to respect somebody's opinion on that, but personally, I'm still comfortable shooting out to 70 yards, and that's going to make some people mad, unfortunately. But like I said, I'm comfortable shooting out to that, and there's still the chance of a deer not hearing the arrow or my bow go off then. So I don't know. People can say what they want to say. That's all. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, and I'm just gonna want to live with it. So all that being said, guys, I want to close this video out. I want to really thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and make sure to like, subscribe, share the content, keep getting that subscriber number up, and God bless you guys. We'll see you in the next one.